Okay, let's so let's play some Warhammer 2 Total War because Quake mods ended early. And Quake Backpack ended a bit earlier than I was expecting. So we could do some Warhammer 2 tonight as well. We'll continue our Grimm Burloksson campaign. This will only be for like an hour, if that. But it'll be a little bit extra, so. After disasters are tradable. How does that work? Talking about Civilization series? I'm not too sure if this is a board game or not. I think I think it's a board game. Apparently you can trade disasters in civil wars, which is okay. Like, to me, that brings up the image of trading a volcano to someone. Which I guess you could do in Populous, kind of. Makes for a really quality trading mechanism. Fine barbarians as Crete is your personal joy. Say like it's a lot and have the original and some fancy pants version. Advanced Civ board game is prior to Civ 1. Oh, okay. Oh, right. So the Civilization game was actually based off of a board game. Shows you how much I know about the series. I've really only played Civilization 4 and a bit of 5. As I was saying before, the series never particularly interested me too much. But I have gotten a few hours in Civilization 4, but that would have been over a decade ago. Volcano, it's one of the non-tradables. That just feels like a missed opportunity. Volcano trader by trade, yeah. It's a market which people haven't thought about exploiting. Trading volcanoes. Can I trade this volcano to the Empire? I can like position it next to Altdorf or something. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Anyway, what were we doing in this? Time for a reckoning. We'd taken back Carrick Vlag. Baradin Stoneheart has a army to fend off Norskins. Olaf Hilmarsson over here has an army. I would like to deal with him. How much guild approval do we have? We've got 85. Can I upgrade this to have explosive bolts? That would put me at 75. That would put me under.
Not a chance. Let us begin.
Explosive bolts would be useful though. Okay, so our upkeep goes down a bit because we've lost guild approval, but it's not terrible.
For the wisdom of the land.
We'll move you over here and we'll put you in ambush. And I was going to build the Ranger Barracks here. So the Ranger Barracks slows people's campaign movement range down when they start in this region. And this region starts all the way up here. So they'll have to travel through this pass slowly. Because if Chaos invades, they're all going to be up here. And we're right in the path of it. It's going to be wonderful. I look forward to it like nothing else. You can sit there. You can get some more dwarves. Really a game about disaster management. War with other players is just another disaster. Volcano trading is an explosive market. You can't trade Civil War either? Oh. What have we got here? Sea Engineers Guild. Rate of fire increased by 30% for Master Engineers faction-wide. Naval movement range increase. +5 melee attack. Fighting at sea. Okay. Where's Grimm Burloksson? He was around here somewhere. Oh, I sent him down south, yes, because we were dealing with Clan Eshin. Yeah, there he is.
By Grungni, this had better be
Okay,
good.
so Arkstorm's over there. Thorgrim's here. Let's get you Rune of Oath and Steel.
Retake the realms.
And yeah, we're probably going to keep pushing over here to deal with Clan Eshin. At least until Chaos invades. Which, turn 94, that should happen at some point. It's also Spite Peak we should take, and the rest of over here. This is Clan Vulcan, I think, which we're not at war with. So if I could put that off, I will do so. Okay. Do I dare try and run up here? You should be able to deal with Skaven if they ambush you. Mushroom Stew. 25% physical resistance for the army. Nice.
The guild approved.
Let's force march you up there. I'm not seeing any Skaven armies. And do I spend more guild approval to get Grudge Buster rockets? That'd be useful against the Skaven. Yep. There we go. Still level 4 guild approval. We're pushing our luck, but
You know who
okay,
I
that
am?
means we've all got 3 uses of these Grudge Buster rockets, which are like mini Icket nukes. They're nowhere near as powerful, but they're particularly good against low armored infantry, like the Skaven. Had a guy who wanted a house rule all disasters as tradable all the time, so he got confused. It sounds like it would be a camp. It would be a game of just complete havoc. Yeah, it's a fun option, but so much mayhem. Oh, you're attacking Crag. I just gotta retreat. There we go. I guess there's also like earthquakes, maybe tsunamis. You can trade tsunamis.
You know nothing. Time for a reckoning. Vengeful Rune Lord. What?
Okay, go and deal with him. He's going to flee. Yep. He doesn't flee around the mountains.
Be about this.
Fine.
Time to slay Oathbreakers.
Okay. Yeah, let's play this. I haven't seen Crag yet in a battle. Changes the balance of the game between preparedness and interpersonal skill if you can trade everything away, which can be fine if everyone is fairly good at horse trading. Okay. And it can reduce the requirement to count cards in the trade deck to stop drawing non-tradables. I haven't played the game myself, so a lot of this is lost on me, but as I said, it sounds like it would be, now, as he said, like, a lot of havoc. Fun for a game every now and then. Okay, let's march you up to here. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look at Crag. There he is. He has kind of 2 hammers. He's got 1 hammer and like a rune staff or something like that. Yeah. It's got good stylings. Impressive beard. And I like his little back banner thingy. Okay, and he's got his own unique rune. Master Rune of Death. Which apparently gives Killing Blow. Chance to kill humanoid cavalry target on hit. I don't know what that means. Whether it just means I hit you, oh, you're now dead. We're gonna have to see. Okay, also ogres. Move up. Borrelers. Move up. We have some Bugman's Rangers. I haven't had them in ages. Thunderers, move up here. These Thunderers have long rifles, so they're better at sniping than normal Thunderers. Imagine they have longer range? Yeah, 230 range. Might put you up here. Okay, and our 2 runic mortars can go at the back there. So I have some aircraft and Barondin. You can go over there. Let's have a look at Barondin. Pretty neat. He's got a Vargolf head on his shoulder. Have a look once he's stopped moving. Everyone that likes longer strategy games ought to play a Civilization board game, but it's a huge investment of time to play it and play it enough to actually do strategies. Yeah, okay. It does sound like it's a very involved board game. I haven't got much experience playing overly complicated board games. The limits there for me is kind of Monopoly, but the game which makes you lose friendships.
Plow through. On the way. Here we go. This way. Bring us speed.
Okay, you can go over there.
Go.
You can go there.
The runes glow.
I thought I told you to move. Let's put you like this.
Strike out.
There we go.
Victory will be ours.
Barondin, you can go over here.
For mountain and home.
My front line is a complete mess. It's just sort of dudes going wherever.
Charge! Nothing can stop us. The Lamb was our aim. Nothing can stop us.
Okay.
Go!
Bugman's Rangers go over there.
Far, range fast.
Okay, keep you on the flank.
Dwarf warriors. Let the vengeance begin. Move.
I don't really want to have you guys on the front. Let's move you dudes there.
Move now.
There we go.
Going full tilt. Off those dwarven legs. Break up, lads.
Okay. Then you can be a flanking group. And a bolt thrower can go there. Okay. It's one of those older games where game balance wasn't built in the same way. Active player involvement keep people from running away with victories. I require explicit and non-equal head. Oh yeah, yeah. Yep, sure. Kind of sounds like what little I know of the Risk board game, where I think some regions are just better than others. So players which have those areas sort of start with a bit of a handicap otherwise. I think games which aren't perfectly balanced can be interesting, but yeah, I can imagine it being kind of a big problem. What's giving them that debuff? Oh, Master of the Ancient Lore, is it? Okay. Ogres! Get stuck in, lads.
Nothing can stop us.
Smash.
Here we go. Tribe on the move.
Okay, charge over there. I haven't even seen our Bugman Rangers. Well, I mean, they're just a base game unit, but look at that banner that they've got. That's neat. They do look really good. I just wish it was a bit easier to get them. They're so finicky to get. What else do we have? Where's Barondin? There he is. Go deal with what? Go deal with what's his name? Olaf. Yeah, give them killing blow. Whatever that entails. Oh. They're dead. Okay, ogres. Yeah, you can just chase them down. Ooh, I was told about last time a bunch of mods, one of which adds lead belchers. I haven't activated them because I don't like activating mods halfway through a campaign. But that one I think is on my list of ones to add. It sort of depends how it will work with modded factions. I think they were looking at like updating the mod so that it worked better with adding them into the ogre mercenaries recruitment list or something. Can't really remember exactly what the mod was saying. There's a few other ones which I had to look at, which some of them are interesting. I don't know whether I'd add all of them. Some of them added a few too many units for my likings. Yes, says the person with mods which adds whole armies and factions. Anyway, I have no idea why you never got into games like this one. You love miniature war games, but hated the cost, and this really fixes that part. Yeah, I know. This is I mean, I have all the DLC for this game, so it does have its own cost, but being able to play with a Skaven army without having to spend a few $100s on building a Skaven army, which I already have one, it's quite nice. I just like the setting and all the characters and all that in it, so this game's really, really nice for that.
Getting out of here. For the wisdom of Valea.
Did I lose a unit? I don't think so. Might have just had 19 in your army.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
Sure, we'll get Rune of Wrath and Ruin.
Let us begin.
And we can upgrade Seatgore. And we can get... It's interesting having a Silver Pinnacle back here. You could fall back. Like, they could take this... You could have a big fight, they'll raise it, fall back to here, have a big fight, they'll raise it, and then you come back to your capital. That's the biggest garrison. Okay, I really don't need level 2 of that, since that's only a small settlement there. I do like the Total War games a lot. I hadn't played them when they originally came out. I played a demo of medieval Total War. But the demo was really limited. It had like 3 battles and it had no campaign mode. So, not fully understanding what the game was like. It was sort of like, oh, this is cool. But needlessly complicated for me at the time. Because it wasn't like a straight up strategy game like StarCraft, so I was a bit lost on what to do. And missing out on the whole campaign mode of it, you know, didn't really showcase what the game was mostly about. I didn't really, I just wasn't interested in it at the time. I had a big thing about not liking turn-based strategy games. I preferred real-time strategy games, which I've gotten over that since, mostly. This has got turns in it. It was mostly just being young and not understanding how it worked. And anything else? Yeah, I can't upgrade that. And then I remember, I think I played a demo of Rome Total War, which was really impressive at the time. Because it was like, holy crap, there's so many models on screen. All these little soldiers. And they have like reflective effects on their armor. It's really neat. And now we're into something like this where, holy crap, the level of detail just gets even more incredible. Yeah. I forget when, it was like maybe 2009, 10 or something. I bought a box set of Total War games, and all of them from Shogun Total War, the first one, to Empire Total War. And I spent time playing through them in order. Like doing at least one campaign in them. Except for Medieval, because Medieval Total War, the first one, because that was a pain to get running and I couldn't get it working. Okay. Skull Crag's at war with us. I keep saying I mean to go back and do a stream of like Rome and Medieval 2 Total War. I don't know. They're kind of difficult to go back to. As much fun as I had with them at the time. Which feels weird to say because I did not play them on release. There's so many niceties in these games added later on. Which just makes the whole aspect of playing these much better. The camera is one thing. In Rome and Total War, Rome and Medieval 2, it's restricted to where your units are. So you can only sort of see around the map when you've got units in the area, which makes sense. But the camera is also kind of tilted, looking down. It just feels a lot more difficult to, I don't know, get used to. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. There it goes. It's gone somewhere. I just sort of peter out in something. Right, so we're organizing that. Eshin. Do I want to build walls there? Build that. Can I build anything in Karkaraziak? Build a trade depot. Build that there. Build that there.
My axe thirsts for war.
I want you to go back up to Karak Flag. And so you're fine there. You're fine there. Yeah, you can sit back in Seepgore. Oh yeah, we're kind of on the verge of going to war with the Empire because one of my provincial patrols keeps trespassing in their territory. I'm just waiting for them to outright declare war on us. I've never seen that happen. I've gone to war with the Empire as the Dwarves, but I don't think I've ever had the Empire declare war on me when I've played as the Dwarf. So, unless I've, like, you know, antagonized them by going to war with their allies or something. Reichland gets peace with the Truthsayers. Deathmaster Snitch is raiding. Don't need your money. Okay. Where are you raiding? Over there. Okay.
The High King acts. Bad plan scheme.
Jump over there. Hello.
No, blame you.
Okay. Can actually get both of these. Get Rune of Breaking level 3. Actually, Rune of Hearth and Home. Let's make ourselves immune to fear and terror. And there's basically no army there, so we'll auto-resolve. Loot and occupy. Nice, 8,000. We can get that. Get that. Sure, I want to get some iron breakers. We get the feast hall. Okay. Get hard to hit level 3. You can get... You don't really have anything else I want to get. Resolute level 2. Because I got to charge my master engineer into melee. And you're at level 36. Right, okay, so I have like 4 more points to spend. I need to spend 4 points in here. We've got 2. Ooh. So what do I want here? Overseer actually gives another benefit. Reload time reduction plus 8% for the Lord's army. Or weapons engineer. Increases his range. I think the reload time reduction would be nice, along with all the other bonuses we're getting to that. From like my master engineer and researchers we've got. That sounds pretty nice. So we'll get that. The range would be nice and the armor piercing missile damage as well, but that only benefits Grimm, and he's currently in a gyro bomber. With a flamethrower, so... I mean, range isn't really a big deal when he's flying around. And armor-piercing missile damage... I mean, it's 17 with the flamethrower. It's mostly to deliver poison. And also so he can get within range to drop his napalm bombs. Or Grudge Buster rockets. Regardless, I want to get Master of Calibration. That gives him 10% more range and 20 reload skill, 30 accuracy to units nearby. I could also just take him off the mount and put him back on foot. That way he would be able to buff the front line with these bonuses, rather than flying around in the aircraft squad.
Fearless and unbreakable.
Okay, you're there. Let's get the iron mine again. Because that gives discounts to my upkeep for my dwarf warriors and all that. And that's nice. I don't really want to have that there. Let's upgrade Castle Templehof. Do we have any more
To war.
Norsemen coming from the north? I should get another engineer. I might actually recruit another engineer. So I can scout out around up there. What have we got? 5% ward save, minus 20% enemy hero action success chance. Plus 5 melee attack and defense and 5% physical resistance, or disciplined, plus 2 melee attack units in army. Kind of like that because it benefits my entire army. Kun Stormbreaker. We can get Grimm Burloksson as well. Sure. We'll get you.
Yes, laddie.
You can march up there at some point. I will give you that and that. And I will get you as well. And you can get increased mobility and boost income.
Right, I'll tinker.
Okay. What other research? Income from tool makers. Public orders fine here. Resurrect's going along fine. Let's upgrade the tool makers there. And in turn, because the icon had it swapped over from upgrading a settlement. Story of Dreadtongue is trespassing, because Dark Elves know no borders. Rakaf dynasty has been destroyed. And also Greenskin are sieging Karakazul. Oh, hello. So, there's the Warriors of Chaos. Whoa. Yeah, dire tidings from the north. Hooray. Again, we're on legendary Chaos Invasion, so we've got 12 armies here to begin with.
What?
What am I going to do? Aside from panic. Let's get Tactician for you. We'll get you a Researcher, a Cooper, Daughter of Valaya. Jewel Smith. Your Talisman of Endurance. I've actually got a lot of money. Let's try and let's get you some rune gear.
If you dare.
Runes and some armor. So what do you need? Armor and an enchanted item. What could I get for you? Iron Warden's shield. When your hit points go below 50%, you get 10% damage resistance. Gives you 11 melee defense and plus 5 armor. You get you Star Metal Plate, minus 10 melee attack constant for enemies around you. Disabled if your leadership is lower than 50%. Yeah, I think I'll get that. That sounds very nice. Just minus 10 melee attack for everyone around you. There you go. What else can we get? Enchanted item. I don't have salt? I must have salt. Somewhere. Iron Warden's Tankard. Gatekeeper's Belt. 40% magic resistance when your hit points are greater than 20%. Horn of the Ancestors. Summon an ancestral spirit. 15% physical resistance. Can't get the Scepter of Stone. Economic collapse if I'm out of salt. You'd think the dwarves would have enough salt. Easy joke. Might as well just stop using silver. I'm sure we've got regions which have salt in it. Maybe I just haven't built the, Yeah, we've got Doc Karaz. I just haven't built the, building to start producing salt. I keep Part of me keeps thinking that if you have a region which has the resource, you have the resource available for things like this. You don't actually have to produce the, you don't actually have to create the building to produce it. But seems like you do. I probably won't remember that. Turns out that while snowy mountains look like salt, it just doesn't work that way. You're saying these mountains aren't covered in salt? Huh. I don't know. Something rock salt. I don't know. Let's get you a rune as well. Increase your base weapon damage. Give you frenzy. Dazed. Reduces speed and melee defense on hit. Rune of Fear. Enemy leadership -3. Local enemy armies. That'd be useful. Could give that to all my characters and their leadership would drop by quite a bit. Master Rune of Spite. You cause constant damage to enemies around you. That sounds pretty good. Let's get that. Okay, so we put these runes in here. Go. He is now runically... He's now, yeah, runically enhanced to be spiteful. And I can only create one of those. I think you can only create one of the master runes. These lesser runes, you can create multiple of. Give you the Rune of Impact as well, because dazed on hit sounds pretty nice.
For the wisdom of the layer.
There we go. I really haven't fiddled around with these runes since they were added. They seem pretty nice. Okay, you can actually recruit another unit into your army. Another gyrocopter. How would the dwarven negotiators to know? They know that you find salt in the ground. Why would mountains made of if not just that? They thought there were weird surface plants. Like, weird surface plants that could grow on it.
Hi, lad. What can I do? Onward.
Let's get hardened armor. Oh, he's actually sat there. Okay.
I declare.
Get rid of them. Occupy. We have the entire region again. There we go. Upgrade that.
I'm here. Don't you fret, it's done.
Grumbrindle.
An art.
Wander down here.
Our enemies shall tremble.
Ambush.
No.
See if you can catch out Snitch.
What needs to be done?
Foolish thing.
Need to hunt down that
No.
provincial patrol. Okay, forget about that.
Beards in belts.
Go to the haunted forest.
I'll test this weapon on.
Hold up. Fortify Cron. 35% physical resistance. Solve. Occupy.
What?
There we go.
Yes?
Get sharpened weapons level 3. You can get Wound Maker. And you can get Resolute level 3. Okay, I could actually afford to recruit another lord. Cazador, welcome back. We are going to give you the Brass Cleaver. You can have all the followers. There we go. Let's get you some longbeards, some quarrelers. Thunderers. There we go. Okay. Now. Chaos armies. We've got walls in here now, so that's good. And we've also got a few rangers as garrison from having this ranger barracks here. Need Ironbreakers, they're elite. I agree. They take 4 turns to recruit though, so, and they're quite expensive for global recruitment. I'll recruit some into my army in the province where I have them, which is over here, so that'll be Grimm's army. I'll probably swap out these dwarf warriors for some Ironbreakers. Yeah. So welcome. We're just doing a bit of Warhammer Total War here. We might only go for another 20 minutes or so. And we'll do a more substantial one next time. Let's see. Thorgrim. What do I want with you? Ammunition for bolt throwers, gyrocopters and bombers. You've got gyrocopters in your army. Oh, bolt throwers though. Oh yes, that's something I should do. I should get an organ gun in one of my armies and give it the Rune of Explosion. Apparently, you can do that. So you can have an explosive shotgun. Explosive cannon shotgun. Get tradition and innovation. It increases the ammunition these have, so that's useful.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
Gilbert,
Never.
you can march up there.
What needs to be done?
You're not going to get there in time, but oh well, you can try.
Aye. Armed and ready.
Okay, enter. Oh. Reichland federates Wisseland. Clan Agrund gets a military alliance with Talia. Are Talia at war with us currently? I think so. It just passed by up there, I didn't see. Scaling declares war in the Wargrove of Woe. There we go. Greenskins are raiding our regions.
Time for a reckoning.
It's fine. I can't see the Chaos armies yet. That should be, you know, maybe they've gone away. Maybe they've decided to go on holidays. Oh, thank you very much for the raid, Hushut Champion. How's it going? Hope everything's going well with you. We actually haven't come across any Chaos Dwarves yet in this session, though we fought some last time. They might be down here. I don't think we wiped them out completely. Let's see. Oops. They might no longer be in the campaign. We might have actually wiped them out. Oh well, there was Chaos Dwarves. We fought them briefly. But they've since left this realm, it seems. Okay, jump over to there.
What can I do? Grumbrindle. No.
Don't care about Obscythe. Okay, jump up to there.
Good.
You're just going to chase Skaven all over the place. Okay, let's get that and upgrade Doc Karaz. Yeah, we're not at war with Talia. The Empire's actually going to start liking us because we're at war with Chaos now, so Oh well. All the trespassing we were doing means nothing in the face of the hordes of chaos.
Ready. My axe thirsts for war. Onward.
Okay. You hop up here and ambush.
Grudges will be
Might be able to take one of them out. Oh, hey, they've got plague bearers in their armies. How about that? Nice. Nasty. Disgusting. Horrible. I love it. You were playing a Crockgar campaign. And you were counted as a greenskin faction rather than lizardmen. What? Okay, that's weird. To kill the Grey Seer, my life becomes so much easier. Yeah. Catching the Skaven, which is a problem. Yeah, fine. Since we don't have much time, I'm sort of wanting to pick specific battles to play. Because we'll probably only go for another 15 minutes or so.
And what can the Dawi do for
How's my
you
campaign
on this
going?
fine day?
It's going pretty well so far. Up until Chaos invaded. They've just done so I've got 12 armies bearing down on me. I'm hoping we can hold off against them. All the way up here. Our legendary lord is all the way down here dealing with Deathmaster Snitch.
Talk at me in your
Hello, what do you
club.
want? We're a non-aggression pact, yes. You've been raiding my province for the whole time, but I don't want to go to war with you. Because I don't want to deal with treemen.
I'm here now.
I'd rather eat a squig.
Okay. You can get... What have we got in this army? Hodgepodge. Gyrocopters and runic mortars. We've got a unit of hammers, that would be useful. You can have Keeper of the Gate, that'll give a 50% physical resistance to Grombrindle when you're fighting near him. We're playing as Grimm Burloksson, a lord added by Mixu's legendary lords.
By Grungni, this had
Here
better
it is
be
over
good.
here. It's a engineering themed faction. You get upgrades for various ranged units and your artillery, like piercing bolts or explosive bolts for your quarrelers, or grudge rakers and long rifles for your thunderers,
Ready
which
to do
changes
the
how they
guild's
use.
bidding.
He also flies around on his own gyrocopter or bomber, as well as a bunch of other little abilities here and there, which are quite fun.
Onward.
These gyrocopters here, though, are part of another mod. These ones. They're from the Hammer of Grungni mod. Made a mod that makes all Lisbon factions to be greenskins. Okay. Is there a particular reason for that, which I'm not seeing? Maybe so that you have wars? Or is it just so factions consider you differently for the purposes of diplomacy?
What needs to be done?
Wow, works as well. Okay. Because it's an interesting idea. You have to lead me through this. I'm
Let's march. Retake the
it's not something I've ever considered, so I'm sort of I'm still my mind's boggling at the idea of lizardmen being considered as
of the layer.
greenskins. Not for the AI. Okay.
My axe thirsts for
Do I
war.
have lightning strike with you? No, I don't. Okay.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
Let's get that.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
Engineers, you can
Master
march up
engineer
here.
at your service.
Right. So you get the wire mechanic, but the AI can't use wire. Yeah, because they yeah. Sure, that makes sense. Hey Kislev, I hope you're going hale and hearty.
Dowie from another hold arrived.
I could confederate crack a track into my army. Into my faction.
For the wisdom of
That would
the
give me
land.
Thorgard Cromson. It's got an army of Longbeards, Quarrelers, some Norscan huntsmen. Great guard. As well as a lot of Thanes. But you do lose your unique buildings, so I think I'm just going to leave you as your own faction. That way you can support your armies better than if you confederated with me. Can I build the Ironbreakers in one turn? No, I can't. Okay, we're going to keep taking the turn, and then I think taking the province, and then I think once we get
The High King
Pig Barter,
acts. Send me to vengeance.
we'll recruit the Ironbreakers. I don't know whether Barondin's going to do a good job holding them off up here. He might actually need a little bit more help. Let's see if we can give him another rune of something or other. So what have you got in your army?
It is time.
Runic mortars. Bolt throwers. I wonder if I could equip a rune of burning to my runic mortars. Armor piercing missile damage and penetration. I think they've got a lot of armor piercing on them already. They've got like a stupidly high amount of armor piercing. Yeah, 800. So armor's not going to be a problem, and they reduce armor on hit. Bonus versus large. No, I'm not going to be shooting large targets with mortars. Yeah, Rune of Burning, I think. Have to talk to your fellow modders. Okay. Get the AI to use the WAR. I can't help with that, sorry. I am not a modder myself. Give someone perfect vigor. Or some unit perfect vigor. Bombards the area around the caster. Most effective when surrounded. Ignores armor. Okay. Lasts for 2 seconds. Wait, what? Hold on. So you can do that every 30 seconds? Missile strength plus 20%. Assigned artillery unit. Oh, you can only... Oh. Yeah, okay, that makes a bit more sense. I was thinking, what? Ironbreakers with a 30-sec... with a, like a bombardment, which you can put off every 30 seconds. But it's on an artillery unit, so... Not as useful. It's useful for, like, menace from below. I'd imagine. Let's get more melee attack and leadership. Rune of Dismay. Charge bonus, speed, charge bonus. Charge speed, speed, and charge bonus. Action. Ah, yeah, let's get the Master Rune of Stromny Redbeard.
For the wisdom of
Okay,
the
so I'm going to get swap that out for that. Swap that out for the Rune of Burning. Never got you an enchanted item. Enchanted item. Let's give you... All of the ancestors. Let's let you summon a ancestral.
Summon me if you dare.
Oh. You get all the fun toys. Kind of low on Oath Gold now. Is there anything else I can get from our workshop? Do we have Grudge Buster rockets in our army still? How long is that going to remain? No, we do not.
For war.
I could spend another 10 to get them again. I might do that when they're a little bit closer, though.
Aye, lad, what can I do?
Okay, so you've done everything.
One
You're fine. You're getting the Fortress of Vorag.
it is
Grumbrindle's
time.
going over there. And Toad. Malice is doing things. Deathmaster Snitch is running away from Grumbrindle. And the Greenskins are attacking Grumbrindle. After taking Karakazul, they feel like they have a good chance of beating him. We're going to play this battle. Because those Skaven are nearby. And I'd like to take Karakazul next turn, so if we play it, we'll have better results. I at least won't lose, what was it saying, like all this? At least we shouldn't.
Catch them! Down! Kazook!
Okay, so you can go there,
Longbeards!
go there, you can go there. You can go there. Riddick Mortar's there.
For the High King! I speak my lord's will!
I'll put you both nearby, since I've forgotten which one of you have the has the Guardian ability.
Range far, range
Okay.
fast!
Also, I shouldn't forget that I think I've got some more ogres sitting in the wings, ready to be recruited. Or I could buff up someone's army by hiring some more ogres. Okay, what have we got over here? Greenskins. They got some flappers. And Mournfang cavalry, okay. Got some river trolls. I like their purple and yellow. They're very brightly coloured greenskins. What's this? More orc biggins with swords and shields. We've also got some goblin wolf chariots. Got the armor upgrade. Yeah, it's like 25 extra armor. Okay, do they have much ranged? Wolf chariot. I can't remember whether there was any night goblins in their army, so we'll just fly our cavalry up. Not cavalry. Yes, fly our cavalry up. That, if we had Pegasus, that would make sense. I suppose it's aerial cavalry. Makes sense in that way.
Ready to strike? Off we go!
Now there's some night goblin netters.
Range far,
Fly
range
over here.
fast. Get moving!
Mortars, could you be a bit more accurate? Thank you. Get to see our explosive quarrel bolts. They're mostly good for disrupting units than dealing damage. A lot of the effect is lost on the
Thunderers! Iron breakers!
large targets.
Knocks away!
Actually, taking a fair bit of damage. What's that from? Oh, they've got some archers there. Okay.
Strike out! What now? My axe is ready! For Kala's encore!
Good. They're all getting affected by something. They've got like a glowy effect going off on them. I don't know what that is. Shoot those netters. Yes, these gyrocopters are really, really useful. Also, these thunderers should have been on the front ranks because they have grudge rakers, so they're not being as effective as they should be. They've got sort of short-range shotguns, and I sucked in behind my units like a doofus. Okay, hop up there. Oomph. Okay, shoot them. Mortar, yeah, shoot. There. There's someone fleeing! Gyrocopters. Hit the goblins. There we go. Kind of going to lose a lot of our front line anyway. Oh well. What is that lightning effect going off of them? They don't have like a debuff applied to them. I mean, they got burnt, but that doesn't cause that effect. It's weird. I feel like it's an effect from another battle. Which is sort of remained in my units for some reason. These grease kids just keep going. Flee! Damn it.
It's a game!
Yeah, there we go. The greenskins hanging around for so long. What are they doing?
Watch it! Fast as you're able.
Okay, well, that could have gone a bit better. Being stoked. Run after them. Pyrrhic victory. Yeah, jeez. Oh well. Guess it was a bunch of big uns. What's that much cavalry? There's a second army too. What was in that second army? Or ball boys or something. Some more orc biggins and some archers. Yeah. No, they had a few heroes. Like 7, so yeah, okay. Execute and loot. Okay. I should also send a hero further south to come into contact with Thoric Ironbrow. Baron's Confederated Artois.
How can I help?
Get Deadly Blade, and you can get... These faction-wide buffs he's got are really nice. And I know he's got his own mechanics when you actually play as him. Like faction-wide recruitment cost reduction, that's actually really tempting to get. Discounts. Let's see.
Ready to do the guild's bidding. Who calls me?
Okay, so you're over here. We need to take Karakazul back. That won't be a problem.
Time for
Cazador's up here. How are things going up here? Oh, there's only like one Chaos Army coming towards us? Oh, hey, what's that? Marked Chaos Knights. Mark of Nurgle. Plus 15% weakness to fire damage. Strong vigor, blessed by the Lord of Pestilence. They've also got Swarm of Flies and Regeneration. Okay. Which mods add the marks to it? One of my mods have been updated. Because I haven't added any new ones. So, that's interesting, though. And I like that. Chaos marks are something I look forward to in Warhammer 3. At least just the idea of being able to, like, take a basic unit of Chaos Warriors and give them a mark from one of the Chaos Gods, make them a bit more unique is a nice one. Maybe some of the armies are going up here to crack a drac. You don't have Ravensvig. You probably get on top of that. Okay, so yeah, that was just a little bit for tonight. Just an hour, I think we're going to call it there. Next time we'll take Pig Barter, Fortress of Vorag, hopefully deal with the rest of Clan Eshin. I don't think I'll go down to here. If he doesn't declare, if Hag Grief doesn't declare war on me, that's fine. I'd prefer that, so I can get Grimm all the way up here to help with Chaos, because even if we defeat this first wave, there's going to be more of them. If we get up to that point, however. Also have to take these regions down here, so we might take Thorgrim and,
I'm ready.
along with Grombrindle and Cazador. Maybe Grimm as well. We'll go through, take these regions. But, yeah, we did have Galbaraz, but Trolls took it from us. Have a few grudges. But we've also cleared quite a few, so... yeah. Anyway. Just a little bit of Warhammer for tonight, since I had a bit more time. Save it there, and we'll continue with this next time. Well, thank you very much for joining, and I hope you'll join me again then.